Hi guys, it's Emily from Novelle Novels and welcome to today's video. This is my anticipated releases for 2026. So obviously I'm not doing the whole year, I'm just focusing on January, February, March, April and May. And as the months go on you'll see less. I think we've only got 2 for May, but we've got the first 5 months of the year. I thought I would share some books. Most of them are books that are coming brand new out. I have got a couple of books that I'm going to share with you that are coming into paperback, purely because that's just the way I get excited about. But there are a lot of new releases. There are a lot of books that come out sort of going from hardback to paperback next year. There are some that I'm waiting on the dates for. Hint, hint. I want the dates for the next Whisperwicks book. But a lot of these are things like that. I don't know a huge amount about all of them. I don't know a huge amount about most of them. But they're all books that I'm really excited about. They're all authors that I love. They're all books of different genres. I've got a real good mix in. I've got the dates for their releases. I've got the authors. I've got the titles. And I've got the genres. Any more, you can look up on Amazon or look up on Waterstones or wherever. I'm not supporting any of these sites. They're just how I found out the information. So in January, we have got 3 coming out. I will go in date order. So we have got I say we're going in date order, and I have got, yes, actually, there we go, the date order. The first book that is coming out in January that I'm super excited about is Sparking a Fire of the Fate by Bridget Kemner. And I can't even read my handwriting. Sparking Fire and of the Fate or something. Why have I not written? I can't even read my handwriting. It is coming out on the 27th of January. It is the 3rd in the Forging Silver into Stars series. So I think she only ever does trilogy, so it'll be the last one. And it is one I'm super excited about because I really have enjoyed the Forging Silver into Stars series. It is the one that's connected to the Curse Dark and Lonely, the Cursebreaker series. So you do need to read the Cursebreaker series before you read this. And book number 2 left me on a major cliffhanger, and I was like, ah! So I am desperate to find out how the series ends. I'm desperate to find out what she's done with it. I know she had a hardback book coming out in this year. She's had a hardback book come out, which is, I think, it's more of a YA. I think it's more of an adulty kind of book. And I believe that's coming into paperback this year in sort of 2026. I didn't buy it in hardback because I've not got any of Bridget Kemner's books in hardback, and I am sorry, but these authors keep doing that. They keep going from paperbacks to hardback, and that does my head in. I will not buy a book in hardback unless I've already bought them in hardback. I'm sorry, I have an author thing. That is just my jam. And the fact that a lot of authors are now bringing out books in hardback, a lot of contemporary authors have started doing that, which is bugging me. And I'm sorry, it's meaning that if they could bring it out in hardback, I will either go to the library and get it in hardback, or I will just wait until it comes in paperback because, I'm sorry, I think hardback books are annoying. Unless you're a certain author, but we'll go there when I get there. Anyway, the new Bridget Kemner book is coming out at the end of January. I will be buying it pretty darn close to payday. This is one of those ones that it'll be an auto buy. Probably pre-order it, get it straight away, because I normally, with her books, when they're out at the end of January, buy them quickly, read them in March. That's just the way I work with her. Then we've got a contemporary that is out on the 29th, which is in hardback, so I don't know if I'll buy it straight away. It's The Book That Made Me Think of You by Libby Page. Libby Page is a great author. I don't necessarily always buy her books straight away. But her last book, The Lifeline, that I bought from her, I read from her from the library, was really good. And The Book That Made Me Think of You, I do believe it tackles grief. Her writing's amazing. I cannot wait. I will read it. Whether I buy it or a library book it, I don't know. But that's coming out on the 29th. Now to a book that it is out in hardback at the moment, but it is coming into paperback on the 29th of January. It is The Cardinal by Alison Weir. Again, I've got all her books in paperback, so I'm sorry I have waited until it comes out in paperback. There is a book that she's releasing later in this video that is out in hardback. That one's going to be a tough one. But anyway, The Cardinal talks about Cardinal Wolsey, which I've not read about him very much. I think it's a standalone. I don't think it's part of a series. But I love Alison Weir's writing. I love books in the Tudor era, and it will be good to read about Cardinal Wolsey. If you've read it in paper, in hardback, and want to tell me about it, please let me know in the comments down below. But don't give me spoilers. But yes, that is one that's coming out on the 29th. I will get it. Don't know when. It's not like the Bridget Kemner one. I'm not going to rush to get it, but I will be getting it. Now to my February releases. Now, February is the month before my birthday, so some of these I will be begging. There is one book of this that I am begging for as a present. When I get to it, you'll understand why. So let's have a look. So, alright. So the first one that's coming out in February is The Morning Necklace by Kate Forster. It's out on the 5th of February. And it's coming. I think it's coming into paperback. I can't remember if that one she's had in hardback already. It's set in 18th century Scotland. I love Kate Forster's books. I'm reading one of her books this month. And I know I love it. She's very much sets her books in Scotland in the 18th century. I've enjoyed them so far. I've got The King's Witches to read, and I don't know. I think it's sort of that witchy element set in Scotland. I know I like the author's work, so I'm looking forward to that. Then on the 19th, we have got Vicky Beeby, who is one of my good historical fiction authors. Obviously, the fact we lost Elaine Everest, I'm looking for more historical fiction wartime authors. And Vicky Beeby's written a few series that I've really loved. And she's starting a new series this year, in 2026. And this is Courage for the Flying Nightingales. It's the first in the series. I believe she's already writing the second one. And it's paperback. It's out on the 19th. She's an author I know and love. I've been collecting her books. So again, that will be one I'll be getting relatively soon. Then to the book that I'm begging for as a birthday present. I can't remember who I've asked for it for a present. And this is one of those books where I'm breaking the rule. I've got 2 books by B.B. Alston in the Amari series in paperback, and it will be the second one that I'll be getting in hardback, because some lovely kind Amazon anonymous person bought me the third book in hardback, so I'm going to have to get this one. And the way the third book ended, I've got to get this one. This one's called Amari and the Metalwork Menace. It's the 4th in the series. The third one left us on a serious cliffhanger to the point where I was screaming at the end of the book, and I was like, it has to. It's out in hardback on the 26th, just for the birthday. I want it, I want it, I want it. I will be reading it relatively quickly, and I might do what Chatty does, and I might actually read it very, very quickly, and I might have to reread the third book just to remind myself. Although I've only just read it, so I may need to. But yeah, B.B. Alston is one of the few authors where I've actually got books of different paperback and hardback. Never normally do it. I cheated. I broke the rules. Shoot me about it, but I don't care. I love the Amari series. So Amari is a great YA series. It's fantasy. No, it's middle grade, like fantasy. Middle grade, I think, more than YA. And it's an incredible, incredible series. And I so can't wait for it. So, March. Birthday month. I've only got, 3 books out in March that I'm really excited about. I've got to double check which order. So we've got 2 books that are coming out on the 12th of March. The first one is Mistakes Were Made by Lucy Score. It is book 2 in the Story Lake series. I love the Story Lakes. I love Lucy Score's books. I've collected quite a lot of her series, and I've got book 1 on my shelves, and I've decided that I'm going to get book 2 relatively soon after, because it's just contemporary, it's saucy romance. She's an author I really enjoy. The cover is pink. They haven't announced it properly. They haven't done the proper cover reveal yet. But I know where I'm kind of going. If, like, the Works did a really pretty edition of the first book with, like, sprayed edges. So I may wait and see if the Works do another pretty copy of that. So I kind of like my pretty copies. So yeah, that's one book I'm really excited about. It's contemporary, saucy romance. It's part of a Story Lake series, so you kind of think it's connected with books. And I love the author's work, so that would be one. And then a book that's dear to my heart is going to be one that I've been waiting for it to come out in paperback, and I will be getting it. It's out on the 12th of the month, and that is Bookish by Lucy Mangan. And it's a non-fiction book. I absolutely love Lucy Mangan's first book, I think it's Bookworm. That was one of Alice's favourite books, and I loved it. I believe that Jack's read it and she thinks it's really, really good in hardback. And I believe, obviously, that sort of bookish connections. It talks about books that Lucy Mangan's loved. I will get it. I don't know how quickly I'll get it, but I do really want that. And that's on the 12th. And then at the end of March, we have finally got Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. And it's the 3rd book out in paperback, finally, at the end of March. It's coming out on the 24th of March. That's another one of those ones that's auto buy. I'll probably wait like a couple of days till payday. I'll get that straight away and read it within a matter of months. It's going to be read very, very quickly because I'm trying to save second book in the series for quite nearer there. So I think I'm going to read the second book in January, and then if that's out in the end of March, then I'll have to wait till May. God, apparently it's going to kill me, because apparently everyone that's read Onyx Storm has said it's absolutely incredible. So I cannot flipping wait for that book. I love Fourth Wing. You guys know that's one of my favourite books of the year. At the moment it's my favourite book, but I'm still deciding. Then in April, apparently loads of authors are bringing out books in April. I don't know why this happens. I think all the contemporary authors bring out their books in April. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books out in April. Are these authors trying to kill me off? I don't know why they have like a month where everything comes out, but they all do it. And 2 of them are coming out on Thomas's birthday, or around about Thomas's birthday. That's because they're blooming evil so-and-sos. Right. The first book comes actually out on Thomas's birthday, and this will be one that I'm sorry I am buying it on the day it comes out. And that is The Name Game by Beth O'Leary. And it's out on the 7th of April. I reckon us mums deserve presents on our kids' birthdays, because we are the ones that went through the pain of bringing them into the world and the horror of pregnancy. So I'm joking, but you know, I think it's going to be great. So The Name Game by Beth O'Leary, it's out in hardback. I've got all her books bar the flat share in hardback. So apparently it's 2 characters that have the same name. They're on an island. I think it's up in the Scotland area. I can't remember. But Beth O'Leary's been raving about this book that she's written. It's not had the cover reveal just yet. I can't wait for the cover reveal, because I think that's coming out very, very soon. I am desperate for this book. I cannot flipping wait. I loved Swept Away by Beth O'Leary. I've loved all of her books. She's an auto-buy author and she's great. So getting that. And then another favourite author of mine, Paige Toon's book, Don't Fall in Love with Me by Paige Toon's, out on the 9th. And she has apparently said that this is the book that destroyed her the most when she was writing it. Don't know how that's going to go. Don't know much about it. It's very pretty. It's again, Paige Toon's an auto-buy author. I'll be getting it very, very quickly. Out on the 9th. Getting it very quickly. Probably read that very quickly as well. But I think it's like a summary book, so you don't have to read that quite as quickly. Then and let me have a look. Then a very different book. On the 16th, we've got a book that's by another new favourite author of mine. A Beautiful Evil by B. Fitzgerald. That is coming out in paperback. Again, I've got her other 2 books in paperback. It is out. Beautiful Evil is out in hardback at the moment, but I will be waiting until it's out in paperback. And it focuses on Pandora. It's a very pretty green book. I've read one of her books. I've got the second book on my shelves to be very soon, and then that'll be the 3rd one. If Girl Goddess Queen is another one of my favourite books of the year. So if this is anything like that, it is one I know I'm going to love. And the fact that it's focusing on Pandora, which I've not read much about her. So another Greek kind of collection. Looks brilliant. YA fantasy. Totally my jam. I cannot flipping wait for that. And I think Waterstones should hopefully do another very pretty edition. Then on the 23rd of April, we've got Walking on Sunshine by Heidi Swain. I don't know much about this. I know it's Heidi Swain. Again, she's got I believe it's a new setting. So if it's the start of a new series, I don't know. I haven't interrogated her yet. But it's her summary book. I think we've got people of different characters of different ages. So we've got an older protagonist, younger couple of people. And it's Heidi Swain. Her latest book, her autumnal book that I've just read, is again going on. It might well go on my favourites for the year because it's just that good. It's Heidi Swain's one of Heidi Swain's best ones. So if this is anywhere near as good, I know I'm going to love it. It's Heidi Swain. It's an auto buy. Then TJ, this is a little bit of a, I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is TJ Klune's book that's coming out in hardback, and this is We Burn So Bright. I think it looks like a sci-fi book, and Beneath Our Bones was a sci-fi book by TJ Klune that I didn't love as much as I loved Wolfsong and as much as I loved in the Cerulean Sea book. So this is a bit of a book I probably will borrow from the library first, because if it's sci-fi, LGBTQI romance, it's out on the 30th, right at the end of the month. The sci-fi bit's making me think that I'll probably borrow it from the library first, because I'm just a little bit cautious. But we will have to wait and see. And now we're on to the last two books. In May, all I know is about two books that are coming out in May. One's that probably going to be pretty much close to an auto buy, although not rushing. And the other one, I'm having a bit of a battle with on my head. So two books are out on the 21st of May. There will be more books coming out over the course of the year. I will probably do another one of these in sort of like the summer and do the autumn side of it. But we've got Before I Knew I Loved You by Tochika Kawaguchi, and that's the 6th book in the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. I've got the 5th book that Andrew bought me for my birthday, and I've still not read in hardback. And again, that's another one where I've actually broken my rule. I've got some in hardback and some in paperback. But it's the 6th book in the series. I love the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. It's a purple cover. It looks stunning. I'm looking forward to that. And then the last book, I know you're devastated, this video is nearly finished, is The Boleyn Secret by Alison Weir, and it's out in hardback on the 21st. But this is a book that I think I might break my rule, and I think I may actually get this in hardback because it's focusing on Kate Carey. And this is Mary Boleyn's daughter, and she's pretty much the one. Mary Boleyn has been written about in The Other Boleyn Girl, in so many books by Alison Weir. And we know, we're pretty much definitely sure that Kate Carey was Henry VIII's illegitimate daughter. There is rumours that her Mary Boleyn's son was Henry VIII's son, but Kate Carey is pretty much definitely Henry VIII's. So I'm so looking forward to reading a book about her, because I've not heard much about her. She's been in a little bit in other books by Alison Weir and other Tudor authors, but I am so looking forward to this, and it is one that I'm probably I may break my rule and get it, because I really can't wait. I won't be able to wait like a year to read it. It's the first book by Alison Weir that I'm absolutely gagging for in ages, where I don't even think I'll be able to wait for that. So those are the books that I'm super, super excited about in 2026. Can you believe it's actually getting closer? We're actually getting there. What books are you excited about that are coming out that year? Are there any of these that you think I should buy straight away? Are there any of these that you think I'm desperate for? Let me know in the comments down below. If you got to the end of this video, leave me a bell emoji, because I keep talking about bring on my ding-a-ling, and I keep talking about bells, and bells for signs for New Year and a sign for excitement and ringing the bell. So I just think do a bell emoji if you got to the end of this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed, ring on the ding-a-ling, ring on my bell. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.